23rd, 6:15 p.m. in India. This is the most important time for the entire world, because I am doing something to reorganize the planets, and they are all being kept in a straight line. The planets are not just celestial objects in the space, they are beings, and this is the finding of the yogis and rishis, that they are not just celestial objects. And these beings have specific anthropomorphic forms. They are represented here. So at a later time we will show each planet separately. And this is the second time it has been done to represent and prepare the world for the new world order, in which the planets will behave differently. They have been behaving very bad, so that we have so many problems in this world. And they are being kept in one line, and I am dressed up in a certain way. It was all given by Bhrigu. Bhrigu is the greatest of all the rishis who ever lived, the most intelligent person ever lived. And even Krishna told that he is the best in everything, and among rishis he said, I am Bhrigu. Meaning that there is nobody greater than Bhrigu. So it was Bhrigu who said, line up all the planets in one row, and that will do a lot of things to get a new world order together. So that's what I am exactly doing now. And you are very fortunate to see them all, and then they are all dressed up in various colors. Each planet has its own color and also its own grain and flowers. And also they are represented in the 9 planets, and we have also the 9 gems put here. And I just wanted to film this so that the whole world can see this historic or cosmological event that's going to change the entire world and prepare it for Satya Yuga. And Bhrigu also added that on November 9th, which happens to be my birth star, again the planets will begin to be present in me, and then they will not be out of control. The planets are basically responsible for diseases, lack of jobs, lack of money, and for all kinds of problems. They are also do good things, but very few people get the good things, but most of the people are punished by the planets. So from now on the planets will behave, and only for those people who are very pious and devoted to God, and that's for sure. And this is the reason why I started Astrology a few years ago, for people to understand the planets in their proper perspective. It's not that only the yogis found that the planets are beings, even Socrates was aware of the planets as just not being just celestial objects. He told Plato, when you start your academy, you can have every discipline represented in your academy except astrology, because astrology is a science that you will not be able to understand. So only rishis and yogis could understand astrology better, and this was Bhrigu's contribution today that we are able to do that. And on November 9th, I am going to do another video clip, because that's the most important time. Then when my avatar to the world will be revealed to the world. So what's going to happen is there is a very curious combination of planets during the time. So what happens on November 9th is my birth star, wherein I will transform myself and then be present everywhere in the world. On November 9th, between Rahu and Ketu, all the planets are between Rahu and Ketu. If you know the arrangement of planets within the South Indian system, Rahu and Ketu are in the opposite houses. And all the 9 planets are within the range of Rahu and Ketu, which is a convenient time for the world to be reorganized. So that's what we are going to do. And here we have a traditional priest who is trained to do the pujas here, so he is going to do the pujas. And it's a great blessing that you or the world can witness this ceremony. And after this is done, all the planets here, the planetary gods here, will become powerful and be able to help humanity. And then the Satya Yuga, or golden age, will start. So he is going to now start the puja, and you can see different kinds of food offerings for all the 9 planets are presented here. The flowers, different kinds of flowers, they all have the ability to invoke these planetary beings here on this auspicious day. So he is going to start the rituals. So we are also going to film so that the whole world can see that.